Good morning, everyone. I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Monday, August 27th. The Furby makes a comeback, and Snooki pushes one out of her vagina. All that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. I look a little sickly, like green, right? We'll try to fix it. Snooki had her baby this weekend, and she named him Lorenzo, unlike when her water broke, which we all named Isaac. Kate Upton went to a Samsung Galaxy party over the weekend and brought along her iPhone. While this looks like a fuck-up, this is actually genius. Because did you notice the iPhone in that photo? Of course you didn't. Now, if that was a Samsung Galaxy, you still wouldn't notice it. Boobs. A woman in Maryland has been banned from her gym because she refused to stop breastfeeding and cover up. Breastfeeding at the gym, huh? I guess the kid likes milkshakes? Regardless of where you're from, if you're a fan of baseball, you definitely heard about the insane trade that the Red Sox made this weekend, where they sent Josh Beckett, Adrian Gonzalez, Carl Crawford, and some other dude over to LA. I'm not even sure who we traded for, but as long as it's not a giant tumor, I would say we win. I'm pretty sure the side that walks with less cancer wins. Hey, the Furby is back. As if it wasn't freaky looking enough back when it got banned from the Pentagon for being a threat to security, its eyes glow now. The LED lights in there change to indicate the thing's mood, so like red for angry, and pink for innocent, and blue for I feel like a toy, who shouldn't demand that you care how I feel, because I can't feel, because I'm a toy. I've never understood this fad of toys that you have to take care of, like the real-life babies and the Tamagotchis. If I wanted to learn responsibility in my teens, I would just have a kid. At least then I could get rich and famous. The world's first jetpack wedding took place on Thursday in Newport Beach. 70 people crowded around while these two strapped on water-powered jetpacks and got married. I'd be willing to bet most of them were only there because they wanted to see something go terribly wrong, which actually in my life ranks as the #2 reason to go to any wedding, right behind free booze. Jerry Nelson, the voice of the Count from Sesame Street and various other Muppets, died at the age of 78 from emphysema. Reports say he smoked two packs of cigarettes a day. Wah, ah, ah, ah. I can't, it's so mean. To go on a quick tangent here for a second, you know when you look at a photo from a photo shoot and you're like, wow, that's an awesome photo. And then after looking at it a few times, you're like, hey, I bet this was super awkward in real life, taking this photo of a girl laying down on train tracks. But you don't even think about that right away because it makes for such a great photo. Yeah, for some reason, when Coco has a photo shoot, they never seem to have that effect on me. Like, I look at the photo, and at no point do I not think how awkward it must have been for her to just pop a squat and try to poop in the middle of the street in a spacesuit of sorts. I guess if we're gonna appreciate it for something, we appreciate it for being honest. So she looks just as offended by the smell of her camel toe as I would be. A video surfaced of Ryan Lochte's sister Megan from after the Beijing Olympics when she appeared on a television show and was just crazy racist. When the host asked her how Beijing was, she said, oh, China is chinky. I think she said chink at least 16 times in the interview. Now, Lochte has since come forward and said that she wasn't being serious, that that was her role on that television show to be sarcastically racist because she was trying to break down stereotypes. I don't know, she appears to be just as smart as her brother. But it got me thinking, like, she could be serious, that could really be a thing. Her way of telling jokes might be to be so outlandishly racist that it's funny. 40 people died in China yesterday when a double-decker bus collided with a tanker that was carrying methanol and created a massive fireball. But, I mean, getting on a bus in China is sort of like a death wish. Right, Megan? Like, they can't drive. That bus is chinky. The Republican National Convention has been delayed because of Hurricane Isaac. They figured that because of their stance on abortion and contraception, they just didn't want to risk anyone getting wet. Japan has created a toilet motorcycle that runs completely on waste, but not your waste, because the toilet is just for show. Obviously, otherwise you'd be pooping in the middle of the street. Neil Armstrong passed away this weekend at the age of 82 after heart complications. Neil Armstrong. More like Neil Heart Week. No? Well, it's definitely not Neil Young, so at least I'm better than NBC. And that's going to do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't laughed yet, there'll be a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Mondays, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow with more headlines that you need to know. The first man to walk on the moon, Neil Armstrong, died this weekend at... Okay. I think someone just hit a car.